Hello guys, Susanna again. It's that time to make a matching tag just like we did last month, and I've actually written in there, starting a new year, creating a block of a month, praying this year will be a positive one, looking forward to what hopes and dreams come true. So starting the year positive, and that's going to go with my robin, and then this page, and on the other side of the page of that will go this tag, and I'm utilising the bits and pieces that I had left over. Look, I only had a strip this big, like that little extra bit. So I've done a little bit of a layout of what I want to do, so it's going to be a bit quicker than the last one. So what I would like to do, actually before I start, do the old inking. Actually, I really like the way that this tag's got that little stitching on there. It's cute. And I might do the other side too, because that's the bit that you can see when you do the writing. I wonder if I got that on there. Yeah. Okay, get those out of the way. Now, what I would like to do, like I did last time, I'll leave that aside. Actually, that tiny little bit has got a bit of flies affix on there, so that can glue on. But I need to plug it in. Plug it in. Okay. So what I'll do, get this tiny little bit. Yep, see, it's not a stainless steel pin, so it leaves marks on my stuff. I'm going to hang it a little bit over. So that's from the body, the main body part. Then this is from that part, and I really like the scrollies on there. You can see the scroll. I might even go over and do some work over the scroll in a different colour, if you can see it. Okay. And that's going to go over there like that. Then actually would like to fray it a little bit. So this video is a little bit quicker than the last one. In the last one I showed my my French fabrics in the end of January one, and then this one I'm just getting stuck straight into it, because you know what I'm wanting to do. Put that there. Ugh. Probably wouldn't hurt to give this an all over iron actually. Now it's going to go on there like that, and I sort of like that it's sticking out a little bit. And I've got this gorgeous thread, which I'm probably going to couch down, because I couched that down. But I actually want some thicker part and a little bit of the thinner part, so scissors. And have it there. Yep. I get very quiet when I'm concentrating, sorry guys. like a little wiggly worm for the owl to grab. It's really cute. Now, I really like that, so I'm going to stick it in. I really quite like that sticks out a little bit much, but the rest I don't mind it sticking out. Okay. Got a little bit of this on there. I may hold that down. Like this is the bit I can put glue on, so I will. Just little bits and pieces. Actually, yep. Okay, now I did have another one, but I really like how this sort of looks a little bit woodsy, and I was thinking that I might do a bullion knot through the thing. I don't know how it's going to work. I might have to, I'll try. I'll probably unplug that now because it's pretty warm, so you don't want to leave that on there. And then this is another piece of that, but I quite like it. I might actually make it a little smaller. No, I may have to cut it and then thread the fibres. So we just got the little blue bit. So and if you thread the fibres, it still has that rustic look, which is what I'm after. And I've picked out a couple of I'm just going to have it like that, sort of going in a Y, which will stick on there like that, and then I'll either be thinking of this button or that button, so we'll see once it's all sewn down. So I'll start with a sip of my coffee. Just dropped off my son's got an activity with his friends at the pool, so I've got a few hours to kill, and what better than to do crafting. Okay. Now I'll do all your stitching down here, because it is, actually I might start here and then you've got to glue it on. So couching is just doing a quick stitch to hold it down a little bit, which is what I've done. And as you can see on this, it's because it's a wool, it actually has little pieces on there anyway to hold it together. Okay. Now I got this wool out because I was thinking of sewing the button on with that. As you can see, couching is very simple. Well, like you saw me do it on that. This I might in an upcoming video start to think of putting pieces together. I've got to get some wadding and start putting some of my pieces together. I'm way ahead on my pieces, which is good, which makes it, if I if I ever get sick or am on holidays, my videos are all up to date, so I'm really ahead this year, which is really great. Okay. Now, while I've got this, I might even just do a bit of a running stitch. It's always nice to add a bit of stitching to your projects. Okay, come back out here. It's a fairly thin thread, so I quite like it. Usually thought I got a thin thread. I think it's a leftover piece from the thread I'm using is what I usually use to when I make my journals. So I've got all this thread, and I got this from the op shop a while back. Yeah, happens to be the right colour, and I don't mind if they're a little bit uneven. I quite like that look. Gives it a bit of a rustic effect. So how are we all doing? You get to see me stitch a little bit more with this one. I've been really enjoying making my block of the month projects. Super excited about each one that I do. I'm debating whether I do the frog next month or the fox, because they're both really cute. I'm just hankering to do the fox because the colours are so beautiful and all that kind of stuff, but the frog is really cute. It's something a little different, which is nice. Okay, we're going to go all the way up because we can, and then we'll just stop around about there. I'll just keep stitching until I can't. So I'm just loving this slow stitch phase that's going around. I hope it stays. I mean, it's probably been around for ages, but I mean, anybody that's done embroidery, you know, it's sort of a bit like that. But the beauty of slow stitch, you know, you got the raw edges, and it just doesn't have to be perfect, which is what I really enjoy about it, even though I'm probably a little bit more a perfectionist than most. I'm learning to let loose. See, like if this was because I'm a quilter and you do applique, these threads, you know, you would do a blanket stitch and it would hold down, and see, even I can't handle that. I have to cut that off. Yeah, so yeah, I've had to learn to let loose a little bit. So having frayed raw edges is a big thing for me. But I really like it. You can get things done quicker, and you just, you know, you gotta chill. Where's my? It's that one. When it goes through a few layers, I need my thimble. No, what the heck? I might as well go a little higher. Okay, I reckon we could probably do another 2. I reckon. This one here, and then one a little closer to the edge. Quite nice using a thinner thread. I'm usually use these, you know, thicker threads. So sometimes you just go with happens to be what's on my needle, so it's fine for me. Now okay, I'm really enjoying seeing on Instagram and on YouTube for that matter what people have been doing for Anne Brooks 52, yeah, hashtag 52 tags by Anne Brooks. That's where I got the idea to do the tags for mine, so I thought, well, it's killing two birds with one stone. I'm still not doing 52 and I wanted to participate and, you know, seeing what others have done, so I thought, but I can do the tags at the end of the month, so I know I'll get at least 12 done, but I may do more because they're quite relaxing. Okay, now put that down. Then just holds it down. That's why I do this. Holds it down while you're working on it. Okay, now I was actually thinking I wouldn't mind, I'll probably do that off camera, just using this thread and then just grabbing the little bits and holding them down a little bit. And I was going to do a bullion knot in there, which I might use that thread, but I might do bullion roses just here with this, make them look like little worms. Not a bullion rose, just a bullion knot. Okay, where are we? We need a bigger needle. Here we go. Get a bit of a bigger eye. So not only am I using the fabrics, I thought I might as well utilise some of the thread as well. Come on. That's the only trouble with this. It's a bit, it needs a big eye. There we go. It's a bit of a big sucker, but oh well. Okay, you've got to get the tools out when you need them. There we go. Now, this is probably going to I don't know how much we need about that. Probably won't need that much, but oh well. Whew. It's the only thing when I drink coffee, you get hot. Now, I always need my guide. Best book ever. I know for not newbies. A to Z of embroidery stitches. This is an old one, but the new one's probably got a different cover, but it's by Inspiration magazine, and I think there's A to Z of wool embroidery stitches and all that kind of stuff, but that's just the one that I go to time and time again. Okay, now let's get a knot. We don't want to be it to come through. I don't want it too thick, and that has the potential to do that because it is thick wool. So, but once it's glued down, it'll be right. Okay. I'm going to, so you start pull it through, then you I want it about that long, so we put it down there and then we go quite close to it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The width of that 7. I'll go 8. So we'll hold that and then pull that through if we can get it through. Because it is wool, it's going to be a bugger. There we go. It's my little grippy thingy. Come on. well thought, but you know, sometimes it doesn't always work. Here we go, it's coming. Okay, there we go. It's like one little worm. Might do 3. So we'll put that down through there. And we've got ourselves a bullion worm. Okay, now we'll do another one. I'm probably going to regret this, but you know, no. We start on the top. Start up here. Then go down here. Oh, the reason why it's probably having a bit of trouble is because there has been visor fixed on there. Didn't think that through, did I? And then put it next to it. Then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And have the same trouble we did with the last one, but we sort of know what to do this time round. It's normally not that difficult with normal thread, but when you're using wool and it has been put on with paper, oh good lord, and my veins are popping out. Come on, you can do it. Probably not the best example of doing this. There we go. Good grief. How's it going? There we go. Sort of worked. Probably a bit tight. Lots of more open weave, little worm. Okay. I might pull that a little tighter, pull that down through. There we go. Now I wanted to do one more and I was going to make it a long one, but I don't know whether I want to do it because it's going to be pretty big little worm. Now I'll put that one there, and this one's going to be a huge worm. What I might do is pull it through a little bit before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I reckon it's probably about as big as you want it. how to show you the non-easy way to make bullion stitches. Trouble with me, I'm very determined. Okay. Okay. Now. There we go. My 3 little worms. And then I go through. And then I might go back up here and see where that hole starts. I was going to do it in green, but I think I might do it in this colour, just to have a bit of a contrast. Jeez Louise! Okay, here we go. All looks good, but can be a bit difficult to stitch with sometimes. I think that's thick enough, because it's got to remember it's being glued down, so it should be alright. Okay, now what I'm going to do off camera, I'll just pause it. I'm going to have a look at the little bullion knots, and that's what they're supposed to, you know, there's the indication. Oh, there. And then the little bullion knots is what they end up like. And make little roses. Yes, but I quite like it. Look at the 3 little worms. Probably not perfect, but got to remember, slow stitch. It's fine. It's fine. Now, what I might do is I'll give it a pause. I am going to just quickly, you know, do a small, like, you know, just grab some of these stitches and then I'll be back. Okay, well, I've stitched this down like that, and I'm currently doing a little lazy daisy, and I thought I'll just show you. You get the thread, then you put it next to it. Go like that. Wrap that around like that. Pull that through, and that holds that down. Then I'm going to go into the middle and do, so for a lazy daisy stitch you just do that same all the way around and turn it like a little flower. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, so a fairly big French knot in the middle. There we go. Ooh, hope it's not too close. I just thought I wanted to use that colour because I'd use that colour quite a bit around the eyes and for all the highlights and all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm going to do, I think that's probably enough for the stitching. I'm going to glue that down onto there, and then I'm going to sewing machine around, finish this off. So just going to finish that off, and I might use this thread since I've got it anyway to put that on. So what I'll do is actually I might use this glue. This is the craft glue. Sometimes works a little bit better than the, just mainly want it for in the middle because I'm going to sew around the edge. Whoop. Okay, put that in the middle. Hopefully I'm still on camera. Push that down. There we go, and then I'm going to hop on the machine and just catch the edges of this like I did with the other one, so that'll catch that down and it'll catch this, and I'll be back. Okay, well, I finished. I just sewed around there, a bit wonky, but I'm just going to put, I might write on there February 2021, and then I've got the red robin on that one, so I'm just going to put the owl block of the month, and then stuff that happened in February. So I really quite like it. It's just enough, you know, that's being put down. It's got that rustic thing, and there's a mother of pearl, and I just stitched that through. So yeah, quite like that, and it goes really well with my owl thing. Who knows, you know, I might even, if you want to find a little word or something that might go there, but I think that's enough for now. That's rather lovely, and it matches this. I'm going to have some 12 beautiful little tags when I'm done. Okay guys, thank you very much. Well, you know, show me some of the stuff that you've made, either on Instagram or you know, on Facebook or whatever. It'd be nice to see some of your work as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.